Hello everyone. Please confirm in the chat if I'm audible. Good evening everyone. Please confirm in the chat if I'm audible or not. Hello Akshar. Good evening. Let's wait for another 2-3 minutes. Let others join as well, and then we'll start with the session. Okay, so let's get started. So as we know that we are in a Geek Week right now, the Geek Week have already started yesterday, as you must have seen in the previous video itself. So let me just give you the brief of Geek Week again. So imagine it like this: that imagine having a front row seat in the live interaction with the industry experts and your favorite YouTubers. Yes, you heard it right. So you get the chance to chat and ask questions and gain insights from the best in the field. The best part is the entire Geek Week is absolutely free. So plus we have lauded the Geek Week with the exciting cash rewards, exclusive course vouchers, and mind-blowing discounts on the wide range of courses. So definitely you can explore more courses. You can upgrade your skills and enhance your skills itself. Now we got a thrilling context also waiting when you join the Geek Week. So you can interact into the you can join the Geek Week context where you can showcase your skills. You can showcase your skills and test your skills, like how well you are doing in your particular range itself. And as you'll be climbing up the leaderboard itself, you'll be getting good ranks. You will be rewarded with the exciting reward itself. For each and every case, for each and every technology, we do have a context going on. So do check out the same. Now in the Geeks for Geeks, let me show you the share the screen for the same. Now that's the Geek Week where we are, because we know that World Cup is going on. So we kept the theme with the World Cup itself, the Cricket World Cup. So we kept the theme of this Geek Week also with the cricket itself, where we are inclined towards the geeks, towards the cricket itself, where we are showing you the technology. Like if you talk about the technologies such as Java, such as data science, AI, and all the other technologies, software development, and everything, we are showcasing you that how technology has been changing and revolutionizing the world of this cricket itself. Now, in this Geek Week, you can join for free. It's limited time, but free series. So you can get interaction with a lot of people which are industry experts. And this is the timesheet where you can see like each and every case. You'll be learning each and every new day. You'll be learning about new things, new people you'll be meeting with, and you'll be learning and understanding new technology itself, where you'll get industry insights from different people itself. Okay, and as we have discussed, it's already free, so hurry up and join it as quick as possible before the sites end. So definitely I'm expecting that most of the people will be joining it as soon as possible. Now let's talk about the today's topic which we have. Now in the Geek Week today we'll be discussing about how, like earlier you have discussed about Java, like how the backend dashboard we are preparing in the Geeks for Geeks, how the cricket is utilizing the Java part. Now today we'll be seeing how we are using data science and AI, which is a very trending field nowadays, how we are utilizing that in the cricket itself. Yes, you heard it right. So cricket also is getting revolutionized by this AI and this data science field itself. So now technology and cricket go hand in hand. So cricket is a game known for its tradition and strategy, right? But is now getting a high-tech makeover. Now the question is how you ask. Let's start with that. Now you know that nowadays we do analyze people or the players itself. We are analyzing the performance of players by giving by seeing like how they are working out. So let me just share screen for the same. Yeah, just give me a moment. Now we can see AI in the cricket analytics. Like we know that data science is divided into multiple fields where we have data analytics, AI or data scientist part, and then we have the data engineering part. Now let's see how the analytics has been going on. Now you must have watched that when you're watching a cricket, you see the insights, you see the graphs of how the run rate is going on, how it will affect the upcoming run rates or upcoming values or the reward winning chances. So everything gets on, keep on updating itself, right? With each and every shot we are playing, the players are playing, each and everything which is going on in the ground, everything keeps on updating the values, and you get a live feed for each of it. But have you ever thought like how things are working in the back end, how things are working, and how you're getting those results, leaderboard on the ongoing screen, and a lot of things are going on, right? So that is where this data science comes into play. And when we talk about the analytics part, so you can see, you can analyze like which player performance are like players performance analysis you can do, where you can analyze the performance of each player to see how you can strategically make a team itself. Right. Similarly, we can do a predictive analytics where we can, based on the competitors we have, and based on our team, like how well they are in the batting, how well they are in the bowling, how they have performed previously against that team. Based on these things, we can predict the outcome of that match itself nowadays. And similarly, we have the AI assisted decision making, which is nothing but where we are making the decisions based on the data which we have for each and every team, for each and every player, the playing style of that people. Based on that, we are making the decisions on the team creation part. That all goes into this data science field, that how AI has been changing this cricket itself. Then we go with the broadcasting part. Now let's understand this broadcasting case. Now we have, like we can see, wherever the ball is going on, the camera keeps on focus on that ball only, right? Now it's not only done by humans. Obviously, human efforts are there, but there are still a lot of AIs in this particular image, which is still hidden. Now, and also like if you have seen like when a bowler throws a ball, we are able to predict the prediction, or we are able to forecast that how the ball will be going on if that ball was not hit by the cricketer, right? If the ball is not hit by the batsman, we are able to predict how that ball will be going on. Will it hit that stump? Or you might have seen it, right? I'm very sure that you must have seen it. So that all is the part of analytics itself. That where we are analyzing how the balls will be moving, what is the speed of ball, if it was hit by a bat, how far it will go. So everything is going on. Now I believe you might be able to understand how AI has been changing this world of cricket, right? Similarly, we are now able to see the World Cups and every match in the VR also, VR and AR. So we are able to engage more users to get a more high experience, like just as they are sitting in the stands itself. Because everyone cannot go to the stands to watch the cricket live, but VR is the technology which is being utilized to do the same for the users who are sitting very far away from that match. So that is how the other part where we are using a AI in the broadcasting case. Also, it comes with a limitation as well, that the quality and the reliability changes, which we will be covering up as we'll be moving and progressing with the data science itself. But if we talk about the cricket and the AI part itself, like how things are working out, we have still a lot of future prospects available. Now, but let's start with the current scenario. Okay, now first talk about the player performance analysis. Now, data analytics and AI tools are helping team analyze the player performance like never before. Think batting average, strike rates, bowling economics. It's all there in the numbers, right? Everything can be numbered, and this is the data-driven approach. Help coaches make informed decisions about how team composition and strategies to be built. Similarly, and how all about the video analysis tools, like we have video analysis tools, right? So they use AI to automatically track players movement, ball trajectories, as we have already discussed, that we are seeing the trajectory of a ball to help how we can oppose that particular ball. If we are facing a particular ball, if we can train our cricketers, if we can train our players, that if a ball is coming in such a way, then how you can face it, which are all the best ways to deal with that one without even doing that. Based on the analysis part, we are able to make that projections, and we're able to handle that and show that this is how you can deal with this kind of balls. That is where we are using the video analysis tools to analyze or to improvise the performance of the players. But it's not about the game, it's also about the players' health. Players wear sensors and trackers to monitor. Like you must have seen the image where Virat Kohli is running on the treadmill, and he's wearing a lot of gadgets around it. Okay, that is where we can say that he is wearing a lot of sensors along with trackers to monitor their physical performance. That includes their health, heart rate, their blood pressure, the sweating, how much energy they are moving, muscle movement. Everything is getting tracked, and based on that thing, we can say that data helps in the injury prevention and the players' fitness to see how well they are, how much time they can go on, and when can they be fatigued. Okay, when will they be feeling a fatigueness in the part. So that's how we are analyzing based on the players prevention and the fitness part. Now moving on to the gaming strategy. Predictive analytics is the name of game here, because for the game strategy we need to predict things, right? Now AI model analyzes the historical match data to provide insights into the opposite strategies. Like if we are facing some kind of case where we are like it's high time where we are not able to perform, maybe the pitch case or any other case, so accordingly we can readjust the strategies, we can make the gaming strategies so that we can play out on that particular crease which might not be that good for us or for our players. So we can work on that part, we can rearrange the team, and we can go for that. So that is the place where we are using the predictive analytics to help the teams do the best of them. Then we have the empire decision review system. Nowadays, like earlier in the back periods, we used to have only the player empires who are giving the decisions, right? But now we have a third and fourth players, third empires, which are giving you the complete response, that how the slow motion, they are showing you each and everything in a slow motion to detect whether it's a out or not, whether it's a six or not, and similar kind of things, right? We all have seen it, that when we go to the third empire, it show you in screen that how well, and in such a close scenario, right, it is able to predict whether that was out, that was a false, or what was that. So LPW appeals or whichever thing, it is able to detect it very well. So that's the empire decision review system. Now let's talk about as the fans. Like cricket board and franchise are using data to understand preferences and engagement patterns also. Like they are not limited to players and the cricket; they are also engaged with the fans also. But the question is how the fans are putting efforts in this one, how they're doing that. So this helps them create a better fan experience, tailored marketing, and even the ticket pricing. And that's how the BCCI, like the cricket teams, will be able to get paid higher because they are able to analyze the fans, like how they are purchasing, how much is the purchasing power, how much they are more interested in watching that particular match. So they are also capturing those kind of data as well. So it's a very big game over here we can talk about. Now, if we talk about how to team find their star players, so we can player recruitment and scouting has gone high tech. So data-driven scouting techniques, like we have a data-driven scouting techniques which help identify the talented players based on their stats, playing styles, and potentials. It gives game changer in the player recruitment because we are able to pick the best of the players based on the condition we have to play on. So we are not just looking at the players which are limited in numbers. We can analyze a lot big pattern. We can analyze a lot of players at once to find out the best fit players for this particular case or for this particular matches which is going to come up. Then we have the live matches. Now let's go back to the live matches again. Now we have already understood the basics, but if you know, okay, let me give you one good example. Now, if you know, then that the stream which is going on in the players, like on the match, the current match, that stream takes around almost 3 minutes to reach to your TV. There's a time gap of 3 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes from the live recorded section where the camera is live recording them and the recording which you're seeing on your TV. There is a difference in between. That difference also includes a lot of things where we are performing the real-time analytics. A lot of real-time analytics is going on, which is on the basis of which they are able to show how run rate is going on, how it will affect the part and everything. So these are the things which are going on, right? And similarly, if you go with the behind the scenes, the player bioinformatics. Now that also plays a lot of important role. So it's not just about the World Cup; it's more about the cricket now. That where we are analyzing the advanced genetic analysis and biometrics are used to understand the player's physical attributes and injury risks. Because many people are like, if you have heard about this term, it's very famous in the sprint that sprinters are born, not created. If you heard about this particular phrase, so sprinters are born, not created. So it means that why it is called such a case, because people who are born with the red muscle cells, that there are two types of muscle cells. One is red muscle cells and one is white muscle cells. So sprinters are the good sprinters are mostly when you will be seeing they are the red muscle cells which are very high active, which are very fast and can perform high anaerobic activities. Similarly, if you talk about white blood white muscle cells body, now they are more inclined toward body lifting, weight lifting, because white muscles are for the weightlifting part. Okay, so that is the difference. Like we are analyzing the bioinformatics of genes, we are analyzing the genetics of the players to see how well they'll be performing, how much or how likely they'll be performing better in the case of this World Cup or in this cricket itself. So we are even performing into the bioinformatics. So as you have folks, cricket and AI, a match made in between heaven. So you can understand from this particular part that how well we are able to see. Uh, so this is how we can see that cricket and AI go hand in hand. So yes, and also we have a hackathon going on with this cricket part itself. Let me give you the brief of the same. So we have also hackathon going on in the Geeks for Geeks, which is known as a World Cup visit, where we are motivating you to register. It's again no charges for this one also, so you can just register for this one. It will end by 31st of October. So that's the ending of this hackathon. But you can register up to the 16 days. Here's the timer going on. So hurry up before the timer goes out. Now the motivation behind this hackathon is that we are trying to analyze. We are trying to use the power of AI in the cricket itself. As we have discussed few of the parameters, we have discussed many of the ways how you can use the data to data and AI to improvise or to leverage the power of AI into the cricket itself. So we are motivating you guys also to do the same, where you can, like, let's give you the brief of the project problems. So here are the problem statements as we have discussed. Those are the problem statements which you can understand, which you can analyze, and based on those projects, based on these ideas which you have just now discussed, you can create your own projects, right? And the project which you will be creating, you have, and if you have any other doubts, the link will be shared in the description. So you can check out the description after this one. So you will get the description also of the whole page. And let me share it in the chat as well so that you can just go through it side by side. So it is the hackathon link which I've just now shared, which you can go through. Then we have the social media link. So you can join a Discord community, which will help you get updated toward this hackathon and with the Geek for Weeks updates as well. You can interact with the other participants from the data science field, where who are also working in this hackathon. Now let's understand, because it's a project and it's a hackathon, so we do have some rules. You can have a maximum number of 3 players in a team, and you will be submitting 5 things. Okay, you will get all the details in this problem statements over here, but let me give you a brief of the same. So you can join the Discord community. The theme of this hackathon will be World Cup Wizard, where we are seeing that how you are using AI and a data science to help our cricketers grow, or help engage more person or people towards this cricket itself. So that's our motive, or the main project idea. Now what you will be submitting is, you have to submit the GitHub repository, which will be having your code and the README file. Along with that, you will be providing the description of the project, like what you have done, why you have chosen your project, project title, and finally you'll be giving a demo video link, which will be showing you, which you will be recording, like, about your team members. You'll be telling about your team members, your project, and why you chose that project and how it will impact the cricket. Third thing, it will be, you'll be showing us the whole walkthrough, like how your code is getting implemented and how it is getting you the final result. So you have to describe all of that in this video itself. So summarize, finally the conclusion, where you'll be summarizing the project. So that is the part which will be demonstrating us, which will be done in this hackathon. The project will be submitted by the 31st. That's the last date, the 31st of October. And it will be judged by our 3 mentors, which is Ashish Changra, Rudransh, and Gaurav. So they will be analyzing your project based on the criteria such as how well, or the project idea which you have chosen, how it is impacting the proposed idea or the cricket itself. Then choosing of correct algorithms, because in AI and data science, there are a lot of algorithms are going on, but which one is the best fit for it, you have to decide. You have to try it out. Let's see how much you are able to come up with. Then AI techniques which you have used. Then model implementation, that even if after choosing a technique, are you able to implement it correctly? Then UI and UX of the development design or the dashboard, because if a user is not able to access it easily, so that's not use case. So it should be easy to understand by everyone, either it's a non-technical or a technical person. Okay, and obviously if you're putting so much effort, so we do have a responsibility to give you something back. So here we have a prizes also, as you can see. The first, second, and the first, up to first 17 people will be getting, 18 people will be getting rewarded with a lot of different exciting prizes. So I'm hope you'll be getting more interested. Now coming back to the Geek Week again. Geek Week is again also, as we have already discussed. So Geek Week, as we have already discussed, that you'll also be registering over there, which you'll be able to connect with a lot of mentors. Like here we go. So do register over here also. You will be able to explore more possibilities. You'll be able to understand a lot of possibilities for everyone. And it is not just for people or technical knowledge. Like if you are a non-technical person who is more interested into moving into the other domains of computer engineering, which includes software development, data science, AI, or DevOps, any kind of stream which related to the computers. If you want to shift to this particular career, you can definitely join this one. You'll get a lot of practical experience, which will really help you to understand which domain you should choose if you're moving, or if you're planning to register for this one. If you're planning to shift your career into this data science or into the computer engineering field, it will be a really good for you to decide which domain you want to go for, or which is a good fit for you. So do check out for the same. You'll get a lot of industry experts, so this will really help you, and you'll be definitely see how each and every technology such as DevOps, as you can see, data science, other things also, how it's gonna be used in the cricket itself. So I'm waiting, and it's obviously free. So I'm also hoping that most of the people will be joining for the same. Okay, so let's see what you have. So if you have any questions, please come up with the questions. So you have Velugu, Charan. Implementation will be explained as we'll be moving forward, as there are a lot of sessions. This is for just to interact you with the part, like you can use the data science in the cricket itself. That is for your exploration itself. Obviously you will get implementations also. There'll be much more coming sessions. We'll be seeing a lot of different things, so you will definitely learn new things of how data science is getting implemented in the real time. So any other questions if someone have? Any other question if someone have, please let me know. Okay, so I'm hoping that everyone will be joining the Geek for Geek sessions and Geek Week itself. So good luck, everyone. I hope you will get your best stream for the career switch. So that's all for today. Okay, that's great. Thank you, Chandru. Thank you for the session, everyone. Thank you for joining. That's all for today. Thank you.